Hi guys, today I want to talk about some Retevis GMRS radios. Let me show you the box first. These are, I didn't really want to do any more walkie-talkie videos, but when they offered me this set, I just couldn't pass these up. In the box, obviously, we have the radio. Let's just set that radio aside for a second. We have the manual, which if this is anything like the other Retevis radios I've had, the manuals are usually pretty good. We have the strap to attach to the radio. It's kind of clipped in there. We have the charging base, which is just a standard USB. And that also comes with, oh, it fell right out of its little bag. The plug-in for the wall. So you can charge it up with any USB port, or just plug it into your wall, and then plug the USB into that. We'll get rid of that bag. And we have the clip for the back of the radio. Now, a lot of them have the screw-on clips. I really prefer these. These are just so simple. You just put it onto the back of the radio, and that's it. You're done. And to remove it, there's a little tab right in there. Just squeeze that little tab, and it comes right back out of there. All right, let's turn this thing on. Ready?
Power on.
Oh, we got this one set with a black background, which actually it's kind of looking blue on the camera, but it's not. It's black. Let me actually get that box out of our way. There we go. And wait a minute, wait, look! They sent me two! Oh, that one's already on. There's a couple of ways. If it goes to sleep, there's a couple of ways. Well, the screen shuts off. I've found pressing any of the buttons will bring the screen right back on. Let's see. Is it okay to do it? Yep. Any button will bring the screen back. And they're set automatically in the locked position. This one I've already been playing with. Let's talk about this one. By the way, if you didn't already catch that, it's a Retevis. And it's an RB17P. These are just, the best yet. This is, I think, the third set of Retevis radios that I've received. And, these just impress me. These really impress me. Let's set that one aside. I don't know why that green light's blinking. We're going to have to look in the manual and find out what's up with that. It's not receiving anything. I don't know. How's the battery doing on that one? It's still got a decent charge. That one I have not charged up yet. This one I did. I put this one on the charger, gave it a full charge. Let's get that screen back on. Gave it a full charge, messed around, got myself familiar with the menu. Had the screen set because the screen is, let's see if we can, was it actually on it already? No. The screen, you can change the amount of time that it stays on. It's here somewhere. If I had pressed the other button just once. Alright, the backlight. See, it's set for 30 seconds. If we press OK, we can change it. And look at that. You can leave it so it's on all the time. So when I was getting familiar with it, let's leave it on all the time right now. I had set it to always on, and I messed around with this radio, poking around in the menu, transmitting just a little bit, and then left this thing on for 3 days straight. And whenever I was near it, I would key it up, or press the buttons, or listen to the weather channels.
Lows in the mid-40s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
The battery life is phenomenal on these. Actually, let's take one of the batteries out. Let me just show you the battery real quick. Simple to take out. It's got a little tab on the bottom there. Pull it up, and then the battery just hinges right up out of it. And look at the size of that thing. They outdid themselves with the battery as far as I'm concerned. The radio runs for a long time off of that battery. To put it back in, you just again hinge it in. It doesn't slide up in. You line up the tabs up on the top, just click it in. And we can put the belt clip back on it. Well, while we're right here, we have the place for the headphone and microphone. Also, that is also for, if you buy one of these, the radios don't come with the programming cable. Retevis sells these separately at a very reasonable price. And, oh, there it is. We have a part number right there for it. We will get into that. We're going to go online and get the programming software for this. All right, let's get that out of the way. And if you're wondering what that noise in the background is, I have the radio on. There's been some skip coming in from all over the place. South America, California, Italy. I was here in Portugal earlier this morning, so I just have it on just so that I can be monitoring and if there's anything interesting that I might want to jump in on. All right, let's get back to the radios that we're talking about today. The door, I actually like that. It's not just the rubber, that flap that keeps getting in the way. Look at that, it's actually hinged, and it stays out of the way when it's open. And just close it right back up. Oh, I was going to say, this one's set to be always on, but the always on only works if the radio is on. I shut it off when I took the battery out. All right, on the front of it, we have, I already started to show you a little bit of it, but like I said, this one is in the unlocked position, so let me show you this one first, because this one I haven't changed any of the settings on it yet. So this one, you see that it has the padlock showing there. What you do is just hold the OK button, and she tells you it's unlocked. Watch, listen. Let me turn that volume up a little more.
Lock. Unlock.
So simple as that. Unlock it. Now the buttons will all work. We have the green lines there.
Channel. Mode.
That's the menu. There is a little goofiness on this one. I don't know if you watched the last Retevis video I did. The buttons, the down button, they were backwards of what they normally are, where the up button is normally on the right and the down button is normally on the left. And you see the arrows are backwards. But that's not a problem, because watch our frequency. When I press what they have labeled as the down button.
Key. Lock.
Oh, I got the key lock on.
Unlock.
When we press the down button,
2, 3, 4, 5.
it goes up. So the buttons are in the right place now, but they're labeled incorrectly. The one that's labeled up goes down, the one that's labeled down goes up. But like I said, at least they're on the right sides now. All right, let's go back to the menu.
Mode.
When you're in the menu, that return button
Escape.
takes you right back out of it and brings you right back to the main screen. In the menu,
Mode.
we have, let's see, let's go through here.
Code.
We have the codes. I think that's for the repeaters. I'm not real familiar with ham radio type equipment, and I know these follow a lot of the same rules, and I'm going to move that out of the way a little more so the camera focuses better. They're very similar to ham radios.
Code. Power.
We can adjust the power level.
Enter. High.
We are going to put that down
Low.
because I do not have a license.
Enter.
And what I've been reading is the GMRS, as long as you're under 2 watts, you don't need the license. So we're going to leave it on the low power, which I believe the low power is less than 1 watt. High power is pretty high on these radios. I believe they're rated at 5 watts output power on high. All right, so now let's go. We got the squelch level. We're going to actually adjust that.
Enter. 4, 3, 2,
because I'm in a pretty quiet area.
Enter.
I don't need the squelch set that high. So we got the squelch turned down some. Let's see, what else is in here?
Set.
I don't know what that is for. I'll have to, again, look in that manual and see what the receive is. We'll just see what's in there. We have 1.0, off, and 1.4. That's got to be a battery save function. All right, we'll leave it. We'll leave it right on where the factory had it. Well, this one, we'll leave this one alone. The other one, I've already changed that.
Light.
We'll get the backlight again. We're back to where we started, the backlight time.
Color.
The color, there's a lot of colors to choose from. We have, let me see if I can get this so it actually shows up as black.
Enter.
Ooh, that one doesn't look too good on camera. It looks good in person. Just the camera's not seeing it very well. Let me try turn the camera down here a little so it's not getting the light from my monitors. Alright, we're going to get back into the menu. Okay.
Enter.
Whew, you know what? Let's try. I have to lift that up so that I can see it for a second. Because, wow, that one is hard to see in the camera.
Color.
It's actually hard to see in person, too.
Enter. Enter.
Alright, let's...
Beep. Color. Light.
Where was
Mode. Receive. Squelch. Power. Code. Channel. Formatting.
I'm looking for the
Lock.
the brightness.
T. Set. Transmit. TOT. Voice. Beep. Color.
Where is the... Did I pass it?
Light.
That's the amount of time it
Mode.
stays on. That's a
Receive.
standby.
Set. Squelch. Power. Code. Channel. Formatting.
Maybe there isn't a dimmer.
Busy. Lock. Set. Key. Set. Transmit. Beep. TOT. Voice.
I guess
Beep.
there's not.
Color.
Alright.
Enter.
The blue's not bad.
Enter.
You put it where the camera can actually focus on it. On the camera, the black looks better. Even though the black is showing up as blue, there's no lighting there. The camera's just picking it up a little strange. Alright.
Color. Enter.
Purple.
Enter.
Whew, can't see that one, can we?
Enter.
Let's get back to... actually, let's see what white looks like first.
Enter.
Yeah, it's just too bright for the camera to see it. Unless we go... Well, there we go. If I go really close, then you can see it well. The white's not bad. I do prefer the black, though.
Color. Enter. Enter.
I prefer that. That's easier for me to see it. Alright, let's go back to that menu.
Beep.
We have the beep on.
Voice. Set.
The voice is on. So if you don't like that voice that we're hearing, actually, you know what? I'll bet you the screen will look even better without that on it. Let the camera focus again. Let's go back into that menu.
Set. TOT.
The timeout timer.
Transmit. Beep.
Oh, let's turn that one on.
Enter. Off. On. Enter.
Let's get out of the menu. I like Roger beeps.
Transmit. Beep. Key. Set.
Oh, that's for the... there is a programmable button on the side here. And the factory default is if you hold it, it will bring up the weather channel. And I like it that way, so I'm going to leave it that way. Let's see, what else did we have in that
Set.
menu?
Lock. Set.
Oh, yeah, that's to lock the buttons out. Yeah, let's on this one, we'll leave it on.
Busy. Lock.
I don't know what that is. Again, that's looks like a ham radio type thing, and I'm not a ham radio operator. Like I showed you. I'm a CB'er. So these new walkie-talkies are a little foreign to me. I'm learning, but I don't know it all yet. There's the weather channels.
Formatting.
Now you can do bring it right back to the way it was from the factory.
Channel. Mode.
You can have it so it displays the channel or the frequency.
Code. Channel. Mode. Code.
And we're back to there again. Alright, let's try a little transmit test. I'm going to go down to the other end of the house. I have the one in my hand set on low power. And we're going to try these out, see how they sound on the air.
This is a Retevis RB17P. This is a handheld GMRS radio. And we're checking the output quality and receive quality all at once, because we're using two identical radios on the Retevis RB17P. Great little handheld radios, good long battery life, and just a fantastic little unit. All right, I unkeyed, and I'm going to have to key again because I think I reached the maximum time. Over and out on the Retevis RB17P.
Alright, we've checked out the radios, gone through most of the functions. Like I said, there's a programmable button over there. There's an alarm button here. I guess this is like if you're hiking or something, you're with a group of people. The alarm button... The alarm button goes off to help locate you. To get out of the alarm, key up the radio. Alright, I think we pretty much covered all of the radio itself. I mean, obviously, this I don't need to explain. That's on, off, and volume. But we do have a transmit light. And on the screen, see the cool transmit meters? Transmit and receive. So we have a red one when we're transmitting, and green when we're receiving. Alright, let's check out the software for these radios. Oh, I knocked that over. And I was also going to show you, too, how well they stand up. And, of course, I poked it in just the right spot to knock it over. Let's move those back a little bit. And the people at Retevis were nice enough to send me a programming cable. Let's open this up. And I have not downloaded the software for this yet. What I have done... Oh, I'm going to put the USB into the radio. That won't work. We put our plug in the right way. If you notice, one is bigger than the other. And I think we're on the one that has the lock screen. The programming cable closes out the screen on us. Let's set that there. Let's find an available USB port over here so that the computer can set it up. Let's try shutting it off and then turning it back on. There we go. Now we have screen. Let's move that one a little bit. I'm going to bring you up here. Maybe move you in a little bit closer. Alright. I'm going to include a link in the description. The link will bring you right to this page. This web page is all about this particular radio. Let me bring that over into view over here too. Windows 7 is what I'm running on my computer, and it's going to end up setting this up automatically, I'm sure. I'm going to move that back over to the other screen just to get it out of our way. Great website that these people have. It's phenomenal. Look at all the information that they give you. Oh, look at that. They show us all the different colors that the screen can be. And on that, we can actually see it because they used a better camera than I did. That's the alarm that we just talked about. And long standby life. I can vouch for that. Like I said, I had it running for 3 days solid. And never shut it off. Had it up all the time. Transmitted on it. Got myself very familiar in the menu. The batteries are great in these. And they're talking about the weather channels that they have. And then they show you what every button is for. Alright, now let's go back up to the top. Well, we didn't really need to, but I'm going to click on support. And in support, the first thing it's going to give us is brochures. But I'm not looking for that at the moment. I'm looking for firmware and software. Now, if your computer does not automatically set it up, which you see mine did, they put it as COM14. So my device is ready to use. So all I need is just the software. So we're going to click on that software. And we are going to, let's see, where is it trying to put it automatically? It's trying to put it into a folder that I had for when I loaded my computer. So instead, let's go to just the download folder. And look at that, I already have other Retevis software in there. We'll go to our downloads folder, and it is titled, the title of this one is going to be as RB17P software. And it's just a little zip file. So we're going to download that now. That is all downloaded. Now, if I just go down here, I'm using Google Chrome. If you're not using Chrome and you don't have this option, that's why I put it into the download folder, because then if we just go to our documents folder, we can then go to, oh, actually it's up here. Just go to downloads and it's going to be right in here. Oh, where is it? It's the RB17, but we're not going to bother with that because, like I said, I have it right here. I'm going to double click on that, and then the one that's labeled application, we are going to extract it all. Actually, we're going to, no, let's run it. And make sure it's all good. Click on run. Now we're going to set the program up. And yep. Well, we'll see how long this takes. I'm actually going to, well, I was thinking about pausing you and getting back to this, but it may get done pretty quick. It actually is pretty quick. And let's have it automatically launch this for us, because I have a lot of icons on my desktop and there's a whole lot more hiding behind these windows. So we're just going to launch it and make our lives a little easier. Alright, look at that. We have, it's already connected to the radio. We're synced with the radio, and we have the list of frequencies that's in here. Alright, I've zoomed it in a little bit and just show you that the programming software is very simple to use. Everything is in here. I'm not very comfortable trying to teach this software because, again, I'm not a ham radio operator. This kind of stuff is a little foreign to me. So I'm just going to show you what's here, and you can see what's available before you decide on purchasing one or not. Alright, now that we've gone through the software, we'll just finish up. Well, we haven't really gone through the software. I just showed you how to get it, access it, run it, and then show you what it looks like once it's up and running. Alright, we're going to get back out of that software now. And let me zoom this back. Oh, the other way. That way. That's the way I want to go. We're back to their home page. Actually, we're not at the home page yet. If I go back. Oh, too far back. There we go. Alright. That's it. That's the Retevis RB17P. Great little radios. These things, oh, they just have a rugged feel. These are just... Oh, I just made that one talk. I accidentally pressed the button. I am super impressed with them. Every set that the Retevis sends me, they seem to send me better and better ones. These are the best yet that they have sent me. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.